Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make video, and this is what we are recreating. This super fun Christmas floral wall sconce. I created a couple other ones that went next to my TV that used a Biggs Pro die and thought, well, I wonder if there was a way I could recreate it without the die and that we could all have fun putting together. This one's super fun in the fact that this one is decorated all the way around. The other one was too, but this has like a really cool cone shape, like for flowers. And it's decorated with the trim all the way around and stuff. So no matter which way you're looking at it, it's absolutely beautiful. And this one actually took less floral picks and garland to put together. So I thought it would actually be a really fun one to go ahead and do. And this one's made to hang off of a 3M adhesive hook temporarily. So if you wanted to hang it, you wanted to make them and you didn't really have a hook to hang them on, you could just use a 3M, one of those 3M adhesive hooks, and it will hold it just fine. And so I would get like probably the 2-pound ones, and then you can hang it off that, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Total Victorian Christmas holiday. So there it is. That's what we're making. How fun, right? Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, or if you change anything, or some other ideas. So give me a sec. Let me get the camera all set up, and we'll get started. Okay, so first things first, you're going to need a pretty stiff 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper. This is Anna Griffin's, I believe it's the Holiday or the Botanical Christmas Collection. It's single-sided. Don't worry, we're going to fill it up. You won't see the back. And you're going to need some beautiful gold trim. You're going to need a like 5.8, a 2.8 by 5.8 half ball, a styrofoam ball. You could use actually a full, if you have a 6-inch ball, you could use that too. That would work just fine. You're going to need, obviously, some greenery picks. I've got all these like different styles. I buy all this stuff on clearance or when it's on sale, and I buy it in bulk. So the majority of it that I'm using are these wire garland ties. I got these from the Dollar Tree. I also have some that I got from Target as well. You can get these garland wire ties from Joann's, Michael's. Like I said, you can probably get them from Walmart, Target, any of those places in their Christmas craft collection. I used 3 pine cone picks, but you can use whatever you have, whatever's in your stash. I used 6 of these beautiful little berry picks as well. You can use whatever colors. I have a random assortment of small decorative Christmas picks. I got a bulk of these on Amazon. These are really nice because they're small, and you can use them on like 3D projects, card making and stuff like that. If you really wanted to amp it up and do a really substantial card, these are perfect size for cards. Or, like those smaller 3D projects. You're also going to need some, you're going to need a piece of trim, ribbon, or whatnot for your hanger. This is 16 inches. This is a little short. I would actually recommend going at least 18, if not 20 inches on your hanger. I'm going 16 only because that was what I cut on that other one, and I want them to match. It's going in my entryway next to my mirror, and so I want them to look, symmetrical. And so the other thing you're going to need is you're going to need some other smaller gold trim. And I also use this scrubby yarn. This is like eyelash trim, but if you type in eyelash trim or scrubby yarn into Amazon, these will come up, and I've got red and gold here. You're going to need about 8 strands of this cut at 12 inches long. I believe these are 12-inch pieces. Yeah. These are 12, that's 16. So you're going to need about a dozen of them, about 12 inches long, and we're going to make a 6-inch long tassel. So then for that, what I ended up using to make it really simple, I used one of these tassel toppers. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want, I try to get a decorative. These are a decorative assortment of tassel toppers from Amazon. And so we're going to use something about this size here. It's pretty large. It's not like the biggest tassel topper that's common for like crafting. like this size, but you know, it's pretty substantial nonetheless. It'll fit really nice on the bottom of your cone. And so we're going to need one of those, and that's actually going to be the first thing we do. You want to get your tassel ready, because after we form the tassel, this is going to go on next, and then we're going to add all the gold trim. So yeah, so gold trim, some eyelash trim, or any kind of laces or gold trims that you have in your stash to make a tassel. And then your picks, the ornaments. Did I say ornaments? You're going to want some ornaments. These are, let's see, these are really small. A 25 count. Got these at Target. And they were only $5 for a set of 25. And they are, just say a size. These are like 1 inch. These are like a 1 inch ornament. Let's see. Let me just double check. Hold on. Hold your pony wagon. Let's see. Yep, about 1.25 inch. I'd say a 1 inch Christmas bulbs are what you're going to need. Or whatever size you like, because you can totally make this your own and what you have in your stash. So first of all, you're going to want to, let's see, let's get this out of the way. I got to cut some more of these. So I'm going to cut about, probably about 8 or 10, different styles. I'll probably get, I don't know, about 4 of these, and 3 or 4 of these. So 12 of them is what you're going to need, pieces, and then 1 piece to tie. And then, so then I'll show you how to put it together. Let me cut these. I'll be right back. Okay, so after you get your piece of, or your, bunch of ribbon that you want to do, what you want to do is you want to take one of the ones that you cut for your tie, and mine have a direction, and so I want them to hang down, not all weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the flow on that. So I left them all bunched up and bent like how they are, and put that in the center of my scrubby yarn that's laying just fine. And I'm just gonna tie these like this. I mean, if you know how to make a tassel, you're making a tassel. So basically I'm going to take this piece. I'm not going to worry about, if it's even or not, just mostly in the middle. And then I'm going to tie it in a knot and like tie it really tight, and go ahead and tie another knot. And then what I want to do is, the reason I use this thin scrubby yarn is because you want to thread this through the hole on your tassel topper. And this scrubby yarn is, I found, was like super easy, or easier, because it's decided to not behave on camera. And so then you're just going to tie this at the base of here. And so that's going to be the bottom. This is how you're going to make your tassel like that. We're using the tassel topper upside down. So just go ahead and tie it in a knot to where it's not going to jump ship. Like so. And like so. Okay, good and tight. Okay, and then this is going to be that's going to be your tassel. You can fluff it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I think the more different lengths of trim, the funner it is in all reality. Okay, and so then that's what that looks like. So now you're ready to go. So you have the topper open and ready to go on the bottom of the cone. So we'll get that prepped. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is make sure your glue gun is on and it's nice and hot. And so you're going to take your 12-inch sheet of paper, and you are going to do like when you were a kid, rolling up paper. You are literally going to roll this. Corner to corner is what you're going to go for. And I would suggest working the paper like on the edge of your table, or just even rolling it in your hands to get it to want to form. And now, if you get a crinkle in it, like I just did that, I just got a crease in it, do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. Nobody is ever going to notice it. And once you get all the trim on this bugger, no one's going to see it. No one will see it, ever see it. It'll be just fine. Trust me. Don't worry about the dings and the dents in the paper. You're gonna like get it all. So like just curl it. Just curl it. Just be playing with the paper. Get it warmed up, because what you're trying to warm up is this the bottom of the cone piece down here. You're trying to work it and not get too many too many wrinkles in it, but you still have to warm it up to where it's going to want to go into a cone shape. So just start working the bottom of the paper like around like this. And the goal is to get this edge up here to meet about like so, and then the bottom to meet down here. And if it goes like this, we're cutting the tip off anyways, just a hair, so don't worry about that, okay? And so just twist it around to where it wants to. See, look at, like, if you really look close at mine, it's like crinkly, but don't look, because like from far away, like you can't even tell at all. And it's super fine. Okay, so now the edge that you want to wrap around, that you've been training to go around to the front, like so, that's the edge that you want to put your score tape on. So get some score tape. Something that's going to hold firmly for a few minutes. So I'm using the good stuff. I found some more really good stuff in my stash. This is a Suk Wang score tape, which is my absolute favorite. This is how it is, Suk Wang, and that's the stuff I love, and it generally works really well. I was using a couple other kinds that used to work pretty decent, but apparently they're either old or something's wrong with them. I don't know, or I don't know. But anyhow, so you're going to take this edge and you're going to now fold your cone over into the shape you want it to go in, and try to like hold it in your hands like this. You're like cupping it like this, like helping it to roll. Like cup your hands, you know, like to roll it. And so hold it in your hands. So you have to have your thumbs on the edge of the paper. So like this. See, and see how it's like, because you've already started shaping it. And then you're going to try to like even it up with your hands. Okay? But don't worry. See, like it's not even there, and it's not even down here, but try to get it over. Try to work it over as much as you can, like that. See, like that. Try to work it over. And then once you get it to where you're pretty happy with it, this is where you want to go ahead and put your press it down. Once you get happy, press it inside. And if you feel adhesive, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Seriously. So I think I really like this. This is looking great to me. But I'm going to test fit my little guy here. And it's a little bit long because it's hitting at the bottom and it's not fully encapsulating the bottom of the cone. So I'm going to cut just a touch off. And I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Just a little bit. Test it again. Test it again. That feels good. That feels like it's going to hit. And then now I'm going to go ahead, and since I like what that looks like really good to me. I'm going to put glue on the inside of this, and I am going to now just put it on the inside. Try not to get it on the outside of the cone, although nobody is ever going to even be looking at that. And then get it on the pretty side, wherever you want the front to be on your tassel, and then go ahead and apply. And then try to make it as straight as you can, okay? As straight as you can on there. So this seam is going to be on the front, okay? That is going to be the front. So there we go. And like, right? Isn't that already looking like super fun? Okay, so now what you need is, you need some trim to go along this edge, and we're going to put hot glue on this edge. See, that's why you don't have to worry about it, right? The score tape just holds the shape for now, and now we're going to hot glue it. And so I have this, it's about a 1 inch wide with a beautiful like gems in the center of it, and it's beautiful gold coloring, scallopy detail. So I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to go from here. Yeah, that's set. And I'm going to just put a little bead of glue about that far. Where are you guys? Try not to ruin it. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue here. I'm kind of pressing it in. It is going a little bit flat, but that is just fine. We can give it a little love afterwards, okay? Let's just get this attached. So hopefully you can see where I'm putting the glue on the seam there. And then just I'm using that as my guide, putting that all the way down to the tassel, wrapping it around, and then eyeballing all the way to up the seam. Pressing it in, pressing the trim into the glue, And now this is where you want to make sure you're kind of going straight. Not kind of, you want to be going straight. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you guys in camera view. There we go. That's better. We're going to go back and fix the rest of this. Don't worry. Okay, so now let's continue with our trim and getting it all the way to the top here. So now put some more glue on. You don't have to go the full way. You can just, keep going down and just keep like lining up the middle of your edge, and then go back and press it down. Press your trim down, making sure that it's, straight along the way. Like so. Right? Oh, it's not going to be so pretty. We're going to go back and just gently hot glue these pieces down, so that way it looks nice, and then it'll look really cool like that, okay? So now, oh, whoops. We're at the top. Try not to get hot glue on your sweater, especially if it's a Christmas one. This one is not. So I'm going to go the rest of the way because I'm pretty confident that this is going to work perfect. Now that I've got it on the run. Here. Pressing. Okay, and now what you want to do is you want to trim. Once you get to the top, you're going to trim that part off. So, like so. That looks great. Okay, and now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to flip it over. And we're going to start our trim from here and go around. So that way we end up back here when we're done. So let's see. And now the goal is to get the center of my trim onto the edge of the paper there. And so that way I'll have a fun little scallop detail on the inside. That'll just make it, just a little bit more fun. Not that you're going to see that, but it seems like it would be more fun. So just on the edge and just a little way, like we did the other one. Doesn't have to, we don't have to do the whole thing here. Okay. And then I'm just looking through, eyeballing where this trim ends up. Okay. See, and we're just going to do that. But don't worry, I know it looks scraggly, but by the time you put the other piece back on top, or not back on top, but on top, it'll look awesome. So now keep going around. Yeah, this video is going to be a little bit long, so if you don't want to watch the whole tutorial and you just want to see how it ends up, well, you already saw what we were making, but you could see how this one turns out. If you don't want to watch the whole thing or don't have time, you could just zoom to the end, or maybe pause if, like, you might need a beverage, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be about an hour. I try not to go that long because people don't like to, hang out that long. But I do want to, do the whole process on it as well. And sometimes it's easier just to see it as you're doing it rather than explain it, do it, and then you don't really see it. So that's the only reason I was doing it like this. So yeah, see how easy it is though? Isn't this great? This is so simple. Yeah, and this one I'm just trying to get, like I said, that up to the top edge there, that trim. So I have that pretty scallop up at that front edge. Isn't that looking great? Like, right? How fun is that? Okay, so get some more of this trim out. And this stuff I buy on Amazon. Just type in gold trim and you will find all kinds of super fun stuff. Like, even for the hanger and everything, I got all that on Amazon. So fun. So many pretty things. And actually at a really reasonable deal. Really nice prices. At least I thought they were. Compared to what I'd have to spend around town. Okay, so now we're at the top. And I am just going to strategically cut mine. And then glue the end. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to twist that around. And glue this on, put the glue on the back of it. And then hold that down. Yep. See? Now doesn't it look great? That looks like really nice, right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. I got glue on me. Hold on. That was hot. But, okay, so there we go. So now we got that done. And right? Doesn't it look great? That looks great. Okay, so we're there. See, look how pretty that is. That looks like really nice, all done up in the front there. And then now let's take care of the bottom down here. So we need this piece. I just wanna glue that down a bit. Put a little glue on this side. I'm gonna go underneath and just put a tiny drop. And I should be using something, not this. There. There we go. Let's just let that sit there for a second. And now I'm gonna put a tiny drop of glue there. And then go ahead and push that into it as well. There. And then when those cool, those will be fine. There we go. But don't glue all the other pieces together. Okay, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Isn't that looking great? Right? Isn't that gonna be so cute? Okay, now that we got that done, that is awesome. What you want to do now is you want to get your styrofoam ball, and you want to get, you need your half round, the like 6-inch half round roughly, and we need to get the paper off here, or the plastic off. Let's see. I left it on so that way I would know what to tell you it was. And I get all these are Flora Craft ones. I get these on Amazon. They're this Flora Craft. I think I get them. No, this could have come from Joann's. This might have been Joann's, actually, is where I got these from. I think I got them online, but from Joann's. And so now what you want to do is you want to just test fit your half round. And we're going to pop it in just like this. We're going to pop it in just like that. And so what we want to do now is we want to go ahead and we want to glue this in. And so I'm just going to put glue strategically around it. Oh, I need a glue stick. Let me grab a couple here. I got these littler ones so that way they wouldn't hit the camera and stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue right on the top edge like so. And quite a substantial amount. And then we're also going to put it on the back side. Or the sides. Maybe this ends up being the sides. I don't know what it's going to be. But you're trying to get it on to the part of the ball. Oh, whoops. That it's gonna hit. Oops. Okay, there we go. There we go. There. Did you see that? I hope you guys saw that. Oh, man, I hope you're in frame. But yeah, just plunked it down. Now, it drugged down on the sides and stuff. Don't worry about that. We're covering all that up. So there we go. Just glob some on a couple strategic spots so that way it touches when it goes down in there. And you'll be just fine. And I got to get the glue off the bottom of my glue gun because it dripped. So be careful when you're doing it because it does. Since you've been using your gun, it's going to be like really hot. So yeah, it'll drip when you're turning it. So don't get it on yourself. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of, so like these are the 12-inch ones I cut down. So you're going to need wire cutters for these. And I use the channel lock ones because I just love them. They work so stinking nice. And so just cut 2 of these. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick strategically, you're going to need your hanger now because you want to put that in. We don't want to forget to put this in. So you're just going to make sure the pretty side's out. So when it's hanging, about an inch, you're going to put some, well, here, we got to test fit it. Where are you guys at? I got to see if I can get you raised up a little bit. So we're going to test fit. I think I like, let's see. Let's look at this straight on. So I think I'm going to try for there and here. I'm pretty sure is where I'm going to go. So I'm going to put some glue on this, the end of the what's going to be my hanger, and glue it in there. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this little pick and I'm going to put glue at the end of it, and I'm going to stab it right into the middle of that, right into the middle of the hanger string. So it's like glued down into that. So I'm going to do the same thing, making sure my hanger is all nice and even. Put glue on this side. trying to eyeball it, that it's across from it. Trying to eyeball that it's across from it. And it doesn't have to be perfect by any means, but that there's a little bit down there. So I can also plug this into the middle of it. Put some glue on it. And then just poke it right down into there. Into the middle of that. And it's gluing it into there. And then that is going to be, that's going to be your hanger, right? Isn't that great? Okay, so now, if you have a way to hang up what you're making, it makes the process go so much easier. So you can like see where everything's at, placement wise. And so that's what, hopefully you're not going to be in the, oh, I can actually, wait for it. Let's, oh, no. Well, that was genius. Did I ruin it? I think we're good. We're good. Whew. Close call. They adjust, but I don't want it on the floor. Okay, here we go. We're down. Okay. Okay, now where are you guys at? Oh, cool. Better camera angle, right? Like, that's way nicer. All right. So now what you want to do is you want to just start filling it. Just start plucking in all your beautiful things. I got these little these pine picks off of Amazon. Let's see, where are you guys at? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I think that's going to be fine. I got these pine picks. I got small ones and I got large ones on Amazon. And this is the easy part. These ones with the thin wires, gosh, those are the easiest to work with for sure. And you just start going and placing and so easy. And then you can even cut them down a bit. Like if you don't like the height, like you want them to be shorter. Yeah, if you want them to like be shorter and stuff, you can even cut these. You can cut these down a bit. Like go there instead. Like here, like this, and then that way. And then the other thing you guys need to remember too is this is home decor. You're not selling these. You're not selling them, so you're not worried about them. Like this is just a temporary. This is just a temporary home decor piece. You're not worried about them making it through shipping. So we don't have to be super excited about any of that type of stuff. Yeah. So like if something plunks in there and it fits nice and it feels sturdy, like it's not going to fall out, there you go. Don't worry about it any more than that. So if you don't need hot glue, don't put hot glue. Yeah. So then I try to strategically put my little pine cones in here because that's kind of a fun little focal point. Are these great little like pine cones, and just strategize filling in all the blank areas, basically putting like cutting, trimming where I need to. I think this one needs to go down a bit. See, and you don't have to keep them. If you don't like it, move it, you know? It's simple. And then if it needs sometimes you might have to put see, and you can go in front of your hanger or behind it, not a big deal. And then sometimes, so basically this is where it's a little precarious. So like these here, because when you're like holding the cone, like you're holding to get this stuff in this thing into the cone, you're holding the cone gently but firmly while you press these into the styrofoam, trying not to squish this in to ding it. And that's where the other one is nice because the die, it's in chipboard, so you can be a little bit rougher and really poke the things down in there to keep them secure. But in this one here, because it's just paper, you want to be really careful when you're holding it and poking things down into the styrofoam. And so that's what I was meaning by. And then don't get rid of these. Plug them in, they're little filler pieces. So don't get rid of those little guys. And then, yeah, so you're going to want all different sorts of lengths of pine, all different textures, all different styles of, and even these, don't get rid of these either, because these make great filler as well. Like that, like you just tuck them down in, and by the time it's all filled in, it just makes it that much fuller. I had one more. Yeah, it just makes it that much fuller. So they're just really stinking nice. So then we need a few more of this style here. I think I want one more back here. Let's see. And if it just goes in the styrofoam a little bit, that's great. You know, you don't need it to be. Let's see. I need to mirror the other one I have actually too. So I need to be mindful of that. And actually, I think I want this to be back here actually. Not in front. Like that. Okay, cool. Okay, and there is there. That's gonna, when this hangs, that'll be just sitting on the wall back there. Okay, cool. And so now, let's see, let's plug this one back here. And, yeah, so if you don't want that many pines, you can just use all your fillers, and then, are you guys even seeing? Oh, sorry guys, I must have bumped you. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. So then also to get the ones that hang down, I just bend these and drape them down like so. Yeah, and they're just super fun. They just add a fun little dimension. And yeah, see, like these, like that's a little bit long for me. There. Don't worry, by the time it's all in there, and so like I said, don't get rid of these guys. Plunk them down in somewhere, because they're great filler. Okay, so that's basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep plugging along, filling in all the different spots, putting the different pieces in and stuff. And so I'll be, and these you don't want them to be the same length either. So let's go about yay. And just pop that on this side. Cause like that. And then stuff's going to be spilling out and everything too. So, oh yeah, it's like hard to see on this thing. But yeah, so let me finish plugging all this stuff plugging all the things in. So I'm just going to be poking and filling and doing what we've been doing. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. I'll be right back. Okay, so there it is, all finished. So not even like 45 minutes and you can have one of these beautiful arrangements made. And yeah, and so then the front and everything is like all decorated up and stuff. Well, here, let me see if I can turn this. Let's see. So see how lovely even the back is and everything? It's like so pretty. So no matter which way it's like turned, it is just gorgeous. It's so fun. And sitting on, whether you hang it on a 3M hook or on a beautiful something or other on your wall, or you put it on a wreath stand, yeah, they're really, really great. And so then this is the other one. This is the matching one. I think, let's see. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can hang it. Okay, we have two. It's precarious, but it's working, right? And so that's the one we made, and then this is the other one. And I think they match pretty good as long as you use, the coordinating items and things. Yeah, and that's gonna look really lovely. So whether you put that on a mantle or next to a mantle, or I'm putting mine next to a mirror in my entryway. So I think that's gonna look just lovely. So let me know what you guys think of these down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed hanging out and making this video. Not that bad, right? I was thinking it was gonna be so much longer than that, but yeah, hope you had fun. Hope you're having a terrific weekend. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.